Hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. There's the music. So we should be good to go. Decided to end the pre-stream a little earlier there, just because that song's quite long. And I was in the mood to start. Yeah. Pre-stream music, by the way, was FC Kahorna with the song Hailing, for those of you that liked it and want to look it up. And thank you for the bananas in chat, Toby Bennett. That means that we're good, we're live, and we can start. So let's do this. Let's log in. Happy holidays to everyone as well. Lots of people in chat with well-wishing messages for the holidays. It's good to see. And yeah, it's Christmas Eve, and I thought I'd start the day off with a little bit of a live stream, since I try to stick to live streaming every other day. So there may be one on Boxing Day as well, which I think is just, an English thing. Bam. Do we have Boxing Day in America? Or does anyone American not understand what I'm on about? Anyway, we're here to do two things today. Let's chuck all of those in there. I'm going to put some of these away in storage. We're going to build the rest of the cactus farm, and we're going to try and build the little thing for the sheep farm as well. QWERTY says, good morning mate, good morning to you too. Yes, it is early here, it is 10 to 9 at the moment. Haven't been awake for too long. So yeah. X, what was the pre-stream music and do you celebrate Christmas? Says username. Yes, I celebrate Christmas in a non-religious way. And the pre-stream music... Wow, this place looks different. The pre-stream music was FC Kahorna with Hailing. Okay, so let's put these things away. That won't sort. Bump, bump. And yeah, that's all we need to do, really. So I don't even know where to start. Survivors Go Wild says, spoilers, X, when did you make the cactus farm? I haven't seen it on YouTube. It's yesterday's YouTube episode. Is where that's from. I think we'll actually start with a little bit of work on the cactus farm, just because I can't remember what's going on with the thing. And since some of you may not have seen it, I'll spoil it for you and show you it. What's the roof on the cactus farm going to be, says Callum? Just some sort of pattern or design, I reckon. Maybe something that's arced a little bit. Yeah, just going to have the license to go ham and do what I want there. I think we need a little bit more clay. Actually, I've sort of crafted a lot of clay, haven't I? Let's grab a few stacks of this. I need some cactus lying around here as well. Why are those Christmas presents, says Sealer2. It's because it is Christmas time and the game changes how they look at Christmas, which is cool. We also need some ice. There it is. So we've kind of got everything that we need here. And I recorded the myth-busting episode that I talked about. And it turned out really good, I think. Hope it did. Use sandstone for the roof, says Monument. Yeah, we could do. My plan is actually just to build the cactus farm, so I'm not going to do the roof in this live stream. I'm going to save that for an episode so I can spend my time. You see, we can hang out while I do the stuff that I know that needs to be done, if that makes sense. Right, because we know... Oh yeah, that's already been hooked up. That's cool. The storage level will look really weird, says Brillo Buffalo. Well, we were just there, so I assumed you have just tuned in which case, welcome. And yes, it did look a little bit weird. I think that torch just went into there, that's alright. Nice chilly music, says Neon Valentine. That reminds me. We are listening to Byrocratic. There you go, can you see it? Name of the song, says Smonoman. Celery Man. I really need to, get a working solution for that already. Just put the song name on the screen as well. It all takes time, but I should have a bit more time in January to do things like that. Wolfboy Gaming says, Merry Xmas for everyone tomorrow. And now Brillo Buffalo says, oh my god, he read my comment. It is a live stream. There is a really good chance of that happening. But yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone in advance. It's like every other message in chat is just about Christmas now. Salah720 says, I love Boring Voice. It's so different than I'm used to. I'm assuming you watched the announcement video in which I did Boring Voice. Because I can't take the announcement videos seriously anymore. Like, I noticed that I would mess up what I was trying to say, and then I would start over again. And I thought, come on, it's just a quick little announcement video. It doesn't need to be a work of art. And then since then, I've just been messing around. Like, each time I go to record, I just say something silly, deliberately. Asset Gaming says, I don't Xmas. Well, I hope you have a good time anyway. Whatever it is you're doing instead of Xmas. I think Christmas is more about family and getting together than it is religious. At least for me. But for some people, it's still a religious holiday, I guess. In fact, it's very much more about commercialism now. It's all about buying something for someone. Because we're all consumers. Change the cobble to red sandstone, says Finn Griggy. What cobblestone are we talking about? I have no idea. Just change the cobblestone. Whatever cobblestone it is, change it to red sandstone, apparently. Right, is that done properly? That is another one done properly. We also don't need these torches now. So now you can see... Oh, I've missed a bit over on this side. You can see what I get up to in between recording. X, what about leaves as part of the roof? Mudkipper, that's not a bad idea, but I don't think it would fit in well with the green and yellow we got going on. I think maybe something brown, like some brown... Or maybe we could use some of this texture again. I don't know what we're going to do for the roof, but I just wanted to spend my time on it another time. Okay, so the best way for us to do this now might be to mirror the roof already. Actually, I don't think that is, but whatever, we'll do it now. Get it out of the way. Smonoman says, X, what do you want for Christmas? Nothing really. If there's anything I need myself, I buy it for myself, right? I think exchanging presents misses the point a little bit sometimes. Maybe I'm just being a bit of a grump. I don't know. It's like if you find a present for someone, like if you find something and you're like, oh, you know, so and so would love this, then it's a really good thing. Like I'm all for it, but it feels like half the time people just buy presents because that's the thing you're supposed to do. So I've brought presents for people, and I haven't brought anything that's just like, oh, I need to get that person a present. What I've brought is like, oh, this person is going to love that. Do you know what I mean? Brasley says Grinch in capital letters. I might be being a bit of a Grinch. I just think that Christmas has sort of been commercialised a bit too much, and also when it comes to the whole presents thing, like I said, you know, if I need something, I buy it for myself. I shouldn't need presents. That's just my opinion, though. You don't have to agree. Everyone's allowed their own opinion. Mary's here. Hello, Mary. Hope you're doing good. X, would you like to be gifted with 1,000 redstone and 1,000 diamonds for Christmas to answer your question? I wasn't talking about Minecraft gifts, but sure. I mean, who wouldn't want 1,000 redstone and 1,000 diamonds? But I've got all the diamonds I need. If I need more, I'll go out and mine them. Right, we need some dark prismarine for this bit right here. Hey X, what you building, says Captain Mio 318. We are building a cactus farm. It's going to be a good cactus farm. I think I put more lime up there on the edge. Yes, look, you can see the lime staying clear over there, which is cool. X, did you figure out about the glass pane corner hitbox, says Fallen Tears? I did, and I think I managed to confuse myself because there wasn't ever a problem really. I'll show you that in a second. Let's get some more dyes crafted up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get a stack more of that, and probably a stack more of this. And then there was something else I needed to do over here, but I've forgotten already. Something to do. Oh, sand! That was it. I wanted to grab sand. And I do have some. I don't actually have cactus, but then again we've got a cactus farm running, so I can grab it out of this chest over here. So someone asked me a question a moment ago. Oh yes, the glass panes thing. Alright, I guess when we place them down we can talk about that. Dark prismarine, the one thing I actually left to get. X, does the elevator work again because it was not working, right? Yeah, it started working again. It was just a lag, latency thing. I don't know what was up with the server that day, but it was just being a bit funky. So all's good again with that. This combination of blocks looks really good, by the way. I guess because they're all green, it makes it quite easy to work with those. So not the most remarkable thing in the world. Hi X, do you know brown potatoes? Is that brown potatoes, or is that like the name of some rapper or something? It's like, hey Assume, have you ever heard of vegetables? They're great, they're really healthy for you. Must go, gotta eat breakfast. See you later, buddy, thanks for coming by. Alright, what was I gonna do next? Sand and then cactus? Oh yeah, and then glass panes, which I need to pick up, so I can show you about the hitbox thing. Ginago says, I think you love green. In this room I do, because it matches the cactus. Did I pick up the glass? I didn't. Okay, there we go. I think you need 63 per level. So it might be a tad short. Or one short. Okay, so how does this work again? It does go on the ceiling. Alright, that's good. When I built this thing the first time, I did it like several times. Irusukasumal says, butchered your name there, sorry. X, have you calculated the rates for this farm? Yes, the farm that we're building is basically one of the fastest, possibly the fastest. The thing is, although I tested this and showed that it was efficient, I couldn't really think of anything else to compare it to, so there might be something cleverer out there, but I think unless you're going to use a special arrangement of minecart hoppers, which I don't want to use over and over again, per cactus, then it's going to pretty much be the most efficient you get. So anyway, let me explain what I misunderstood. Right, let's put one there, and put one here. Right, so look at the black lines, and the hitbox of this, or the box around it, is a solid block, but if you walk into it, the collision box is still normal. So I made a mistake there, it's absolutely fine. So there's no issue at all to answer that person's question. Too Salty Bros says, X, are you a Star Wars fan? I guess so, yeah, I like Star Wars movies, they're good. Haven't seen The Force Awakens yet, it's already been spoiled to me, thanks to the internet and people who like to spend their time spoiling movies for other people. I don't understand what the satisfaction in that is. Going around and spoiling stuff for people. Oh, did I also fill up the top here with a particular type of block? I did. Look at that. We've got to fill in these gaps. How many sea lanterns do you have? Says Finn. Is it? I'll call you Finn G. I won't read the rest of that because that green colour is really difficult to read. We have a ridiculous amount because there is a farm on the server, courtesy of XB, and I just recently got back from his base, and from there I took tons and tons of sea lanterns. Of course he said it was alright. Wouldn't just take things without people's permission. Hi X, what are you doing this stream? Says Floris. We are working on the cactus farm. Going to try and finish these 4 little cactus farms on this side, and then we're going to try and finish the sheep farm as well. So just finishing things up is the plan. I forgot to put in the water. Let's do that now. What are you doing right now? Says Flying Costman. I think I just explained we're working on a cactus farm. That should explain itself. If you see someone building what looks like a cactus farm, maybe that's what they're doing. Okay, jump out here. And then we put our glass panes in. I said I'd be 1 short, and we are exactly 1 short. Awesome! Hey dude, hope all is good. Autumn is here. Have no fear. Right, let's go chuck that in. Wolfboy Gaming says, bye X, going shopping. That's some last minute shopping right there. On Christmas Eve. Everything used to be shut on Christmas Eve when I was a kid. And now like everything's open for as long as can be. showing me age a bit there. Right, not much to do here, is there? I love Depth Strider when we got it on Xbox, says Nazca Boy. That's right, the consoles have been updated to 1.8, I do believe. So they're practically on the same as the PC version. And yes, Depth Strider is an amazing enchantment. Let's knock these ones out. Place snowman around your base. Oh, snowmen. I thought it was like, yo, place snowman. I'm not going to do that. They'll just rack up the place, wouldn't they? Is this the Hermitcraft server, says Recom10? It is. That is where we are. Exactly where we are. Have I done this bit wrong? Oh no, just that one block there also needs to be lime. Yes. There we go. Hey X, what about light green glass in the center line on the side of the farm? I'm assuming you mean this bit. I think I'm happy with it how it is, so I just got to rebuild it now. Like on this side, it all looks good to me. What's your favourite movie? I get asked that from time to time. I don't have a favourite. Like nothing ever jumps out. I do like movies though. There's just so many of them. Endless amount of movies. It's like music really, just over the decades there's been so much of it made, you'll never watch them all or listen to them all. Sponnen says, bye X, see you in 20 minutes. See you later buddy, thanks for coming by. Hey X, compare it to Mumbo's Cactus Farm. Which one is Mumbo's? I don't think Mumbo's built his own cactus farm. I think he's just used Seth Bling's design in his base, if I remember correctly. Oh look, we've got another stack here. And, oh, I had a long look around and I don't think anyone has done a cactus farm with glass panes like this, which I found interesting. I mean, the concept... So I'm going to basically tell you all like what happened in my myth-busting video, to an extent. Basically... Actually, I can't remember I even said this in it. But anyway, basically the idea is so simple. Put a block next to the cactus, it clips off and falls down into the water. That there's no real need for this to be efficient because there's never a huge demand for cactus. And so no one's really gone and investigated it. No one's sort of, it appears, to have like really sussed out what's the best way to do a cactus farm. And because of that, like, I went and looked at it and realised that a lot of designs people were using were lossy. You'd lose lots of cactus based on the design, but at the same time, is it really a big issue? Because, you know, it's cactus. It'd be different if it was something like rare and valuable that you needed all the time, but it's not. Do we have any more lime? Can we have more myth-busting episodes? Yes, there's a new episode coming out on Sunday. Can you guess what it's about? I do want to do myth-busting more frequently, but I also want to have like the best topics for it. Do you mind if I use this or a similar design in my LP? Fisher, go for it. This game is all about sharing. If you come up with something, share it. That's my opinion. Right, let's grab some junk because we're going to go and grab some glass so we can sort out some junky items. Fences, says Galactic Nebula. Yeah, the glass panes are pretty much the same as fences. You could use either or, really. But it's interesting. I've had a few people talk about that, use fences. And I like, if you see why I'm using the glass pane, then it seems like you missed the point of why to use the fence post, because it's the same thing. Basically, it's the hitbox that counts. Okay, that appears to be... Let's also chuck that in there. Oh, and here's another thing I like to do. I like to put the stacks and the bigger ones at the back. So now they're sort of ordered in size, and it means there's more space if you come back to use it again. X, are you going to make a monument to Ruben from story mode? That sounds like a great idea, Magma Slime. It really does. If anyone wants to build me like a Ruben pig on the plot world and send me a picture of it, then I would probably try and rebuild it in Minecraft. But my skills do not possess the ability, or maybe I could, but Maybe it's a case of time. So I would love to build a little statue for Ruben, but I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm not the sort to build things like that. So if anyone wants to build something and send it to me, I can rebuild it here on Hermitcraft. Right, I came here for glass, and because I'm chatting to all of you, I'm getting distracted. See what you're doing? You're distracting me. I'm joking, don't worry about it. Glass is in here. Are we out of glass? Nope. We are not. Okay, but I should probably smelt some more at some point. Let's go down below. Oh, I forgot that that was there. You need new armour, says Lucanator. Yeah, but there's no mobs in this area, so we don't need it immediately. Which is why I don't wear full diamond armour. In fact, I would recommend anyone playing on 1.8. You know, 1.9 might be a different story, but do you really need full diamond armour? Every time you get attacked, right, you're going to take damage on all 4 pieces of armour, and yet, you know, look, strength 2, haste, resistance, well, these two, I pointed out all the wrong ones first. Resistance and regeneration, do you really need, like, decked out armour? No, it's just going to get damaged, and that's going to cost you diamonds, so that's the thing. Double T12 says, can you make a tutorial on your elevator? I'm not going to, because it wasn't designed by me, it was made by Finalizing, and it is also a custom design for my base, so it's not as relevant for other people. But Finalizing has a a design on his channel for the same thing, so you can go over there and check that out. If you Google the Finalizings and the Minecraft tutorials, I'm sure you'll find him. Yeah, so it's like his slime block elevator, he designed it, and he sort of built me a custom one because my floors are spaced out like different. Let's get that one in the middle back. We're just going to break it. Dinish XP says, how long has the stream been going on for? We've been live for 22 minutes so far. Just building up this farm. X, have you seen Stark's new smooth elevator? J Glass, I have. Isn't that a whole creative thing though? Like, it's cool, but I don't think it's a survival contraption. Why are the chests Christmassy? Flying Scotsman, your question answers itself. I'll let you think about that for a minute. Why would the chests be Christmassy at this time of year, eh? I don't know. What are they thinking about? It's the middle of summer and for some reason the chests are Christmassy. I'm assuming perhaps you actually do know that it's Christmas. It's a little Easter egg, I guess. I'm too quick to be sarky sometimes, aren't I? Oh! Oh, okay, one block is different here. I'm glad I noticed that. That was like a bit odd. There's a reason why. I have a chocolate mocha. I need to drink this. Also, my hands are cold. I want to hold this. Oh, it's warming up my hands. I'm building Rupin, but I don't know the IP. Green Attacker, it's play.xisumatwo.com. In fact, all of you, go check that out if you haven't done already. Play.xisumatwo.com. Plot world in 1.8. Oh man, that is delicious. It's the middle of summer here, says Meow Fasser. I guess you're in Australia then, right? It would be summer in Australia. Next, can you do another Q&A when you reach 400,000 subs? Abish, my streams are pretty much a Q&A now that I do them like so often. I'm not doing anything special for... Oh no, look! There's one piece of cobblestone and it's going to annoy me. Actually, that was not very difficult to fix. I thought that was going to be a pain. Of course, we've got Depth Strider, so it's all nice and easy. Alright, so that's the first floor done. That only took 20 minutes. Let's see if we can do the second floor even faster. South Africa says Meow Fasa. Probably said that different last time, didn't I? Saki is my nickname for Simply Sark, says Mary. Saki, I like it. Saki Sark. He's not very sarcastic though, so it's it's not quite the same. Alright, don't want to fill in that one, that's where they fall down. Do you like 1.9, says That's Jin. Do you know what? So, I think some of you people with crazy long names are just going to say the first bit of the name. It says that's. There we go. Much easier. I do like 1.9. Oh, I've put in an extra block here, haven't I? Okay, that's going into the storage system. Never mind. Last attempt. Assume it would work better if you would use red sand plus plus sandstone. Contrary colour to the green pops out well. Looks warm and better. Well, that's a matter of opinion. Green and red opposites do look good together, but green and red's one of the ones that is a bit harsh in my opinion. I think the yellow and green look great together because they're soft. They're all sort of on the same level. Plus there's a bit of brown in the room which goes nicely with the yellow. I'm going to leave it how it is. I'm happy with this. Maybe next time I use some green I'll think about using red with it. That's kind of been what we've been doing a little bit lately. Each time we go and build a room in the base, it's like an attempt to challenge oneself a little bit. And I don't remember building a particularly green room like this before, but maybe I have. X, have you done a Secret Santa yet? Sabriel, I have not done Secret Santa here on the server. I've been really like out of the loop a little bit lately with YouTube. I haven't like watched YouTube videos as much, and especially Hermitcraft, just been a bit out of the loop. Happens sometimes. Probably because I'm so like isolated in the base over here all the time. Always just working on this place. Got a donation here, a noise in my ear. That rhymed, that was cool. From Night Reaper 1989. Says, why you stream before I have to go to work? Well, that's not good. You shouldn't be working on Christmas Eve. What's going on? But thank you for the donation, buddy. I hope you have a good time before you go to work. and yeah, have a good Christmas too. Everyone should have a good Christmas this Christmas. But not next Christmas. Oh no. Shouldn't have a good Christmas then. I'm joking. Right. You smell, Asuma, says Abish. You smell too, buddy. We've both got noses. There you go. See what I did? So turned it around. How clever. Too easy. Next one. Right. Asuma, eat. I will eat when I feel like it. Which will be soon, because I'm getting hungry. Actually, no, that's one that comes out, isn't it? Okay, all of that will do just fine. Ah, Night Reaper says retail for me too. I see, I see. Yeah, I guess a lot of retail jobs would be working on Christmas Eve. I worked at a job once where they never paid like extra for coming in on days like Christmas Eve or something, and the place was only shut one day a year. And the boss used to say like, oh, you get double pay on Christmas Day. And yet they weren't open on Christmas Day. What cheek is that? I think it was just having a laugh, really. Alright, let's go get some more dark prismarine. X, if you tell people tell you to eat, they mean eating in Minecraft. Yes, Bram, I know they mean that. I just think it's funny. I think it's one of those things that amuses me, that like, it's backseat gaming. When you're watching someone else, you're not focusing on what they're focusing on. You're looking at whatever part of the screen you feel like. So you'll all notice things like eating before I do. And then it's funny how like people have to write it in caps. It amuses me. It's like getting it looks like you're getting momentarily outraged by the lack of eating. Oh, there's a gap there. It looked really weird. It looked like there was a floating sea lantern. Alright, let's grab this. Hey Asuma, do you watch the Hermitcraft series by other people on the server? i.e., do you watch Mumbo's videos? I sort of skip through Mumbo's and other people's at the moment. I used to watch them. I go through phases, really. I imagine if ever there was like another Hermitcraft in the future, like another season or something, then I'd probably like be really into watching the videos in the beginning. But it's just like that. You go through phases. X, can you see this? Yes, I can. Avalon, I think. Avalon. Sounds about right. Alright, what goes at this height? We've got sand, cactus, glass panes, and then the ceiling. Which on that side I've made all out of sea lanterns as well. That is a ridiculous amount of sea lanterns. X, what are you getting for Christmas? Isn't it supposed to be a surprise? Aren't presents supposed to be a surprise? How would I know, Leo? How would I know? I don't know what I'm getting for Christmas. I'm probably not getting much because I never asked for anything. Nasca Boy says, is that a hint? You'll have to tell me what it is, that what I was saying might be a hint. Why are you not on a mill yet? You're the best YouTuber. Thank you, Lucas. The way YouTube works doesn't mean everyone gets to have lots of subscribers, basically. But I'm fine with it. I don't mind. I really enjoy what I do, and just like focus on having the best time doing this. Right, I think we need probably a little bit over a stack, but we'll just craft the one for now. Pipster says, hey X, for the next season of Hermitcraft, can you please have a customised? Pipster, don't leave us hanging like that. Oh, there he is. Use a customised world. It's funny you mentioned that. When I was setting up the vanilla patron server, I was thinking about putting a mod that would have like realistic terrain on or something like that, but I couldn't find anything that quite works, so... Cup of tea, says Sandwiches. It's actually a mocha choca that we're drinking at the moment. What is your YouTube name, says Terrariusmus. I'm assuming you're here from Twitch. For any of you that are just watching us on Twitch, I mainly do YouTube, which is Assume Avoid. Probably not the... just search YouTube Asuma, you'll figure it out. Dinish XP says, did you get the 100k award? I did. Must have been a while ago that I got that. And possibly by the end of next year, I'll have, like, let's say, 500,000 subscribers. Like, obviously, you know, anything can happen on YouTube. It might, it might not keep going the same way it is, which is fine. But I'm probably never going to see 1 million, I reckon. And that's the next plaque. I'm thinking, oh, if only they'd done one for, like, 500,000, then it might be more achievable. We got a donation here from Larby Matt saying, hi X, just wanted to give you a Christmas present and say have a Christmas. There's no merry in that sentence. Thank you Matt, I do appreciate that, and I hope you have a good Christmas too. I love that. Hi X, just wanted to give you a Christmas present and say have a Christmas. Everyone have a Christmas. I wish you all have a Christmas. That's brilliant. Oh, I'm not taking a mick, I think that's awesome. Just a funny little typo. Alright then. Ice Metal Punk says, what do you think of Adele's music? I have never listened to Adele. I have seen posters of her and advertisements galore, but I don't know. I think I just naturally gravitate to obscure music. Like, I don't know what I've been listening to recently, but if something's like off the radar, I'm probably more interested in it. Would you recommend me using the UHC blocks command for hosting a UHC with my friends? Delta Dave Twitch, yes I would. I would absolutely recommend using it, but you probably need a good server to host a good UHC, depending on how many people you have coming. And that reminds me, so thank you for reminding me, to anyone here who is a Twitch subscriber, so if you're subbed to me on Twitch, Nobby is here, but he already knows about this, and I need to give you a link. I do. If Estelian could be so kind as to verify this link is correct for me while I'm streaming here, I think it's assumavoid.com/extremeuhc. APR91 says listen to Joy Division. Already do. And Jack says assume as a hipster. No I'm not. I am me, and I listen to what I want to listen to. If anyone here is a subscriber on the channel, I know a few of you are here, assumavoid.com/extremeuhc if you want to sign up for the next Extreme UHC, which is where we play with around like 200 people, and basically me and a whole group of other YouTubers will be noisy in my ear. We'll come to that in a second. We will be playing like all together with the big group of 150 people. It's patrons, it's now Twitch subscribers as well, and it's on the 3rd of January. The date should be on the website. Anyway, you can sign up for it using Twitch. So if you go to twitch/extremeuhc, sorry, xisumatwo.com/extremeuhc, then you'll be able to sign up for it, and you'll be whitelisted and sent the IP address via email. Anyway, I had a noise in my ear. It's Brill O'Buffalo subscribing. Thank you so much for the subscription, buddy. As I just said, you can now participate in the Extreme UHC, and here is a sword waggle for you. Thank you for your support here on Twitch. Do appreciate it. Hope you're having a good time watching today's stream, and I wish you have a Christmas. That's a new thing. Oh, and now we're in the water stream. That's kind of bad, actually. That's really bad because I don't have a way out of here. If we go straight up and then move, we should be safe. Yep. Yep, that was good. Right, I want to drink more of this drink because it's getting cold. Brilla Buffalo says, love your content. I'm glad you enjoy it, dude. Thank you for the support. Also, Callum is here. Welcome, buddy, to the stream. Long time no see. Jay's World says, how do you sub? It's a thing here on Twitch. It's like below the video. I don't know. It's a thing on Twitch. There's a sub button somewhere below the video. That's all I know. Because I haven't actually used it myself. I've just got on the subscription feature and then that's it. Boom, boom, boom. Right, so let's put in these bits of cactus, then go make some more glass panes. Oh, I like this beat. This one's really cool. Is YouTube your work or your hobby? Says it was my hobby and then it became my work, and I'm going to burp. Wow, that was disgusting. Callum's been busy at his new job. Awesome. I hope you're liking it there. We'll have to speak soon, that's for sure. X, did you know that XVS is a year old as of yesterday? Yeah, I had a feeling its birthday was around this time, but for me, XVS has like 2 birthdays because we spent such a long time getting it going and making sure it was going to be good that it was sort of running in testing phase for quite a while, if I remember correctly. So it's oh, a noise in my ear. Let's finish putting in these panes and then read that, and put the last of this cactus in as well. There we go, that'll do for now. Right, let's have a read of the message. I think we're going to get another noise in the ear. Or not. It didn't make a noise, fair enough. We've got a donation here from Night Reaper saying, right, off to work. Best bit, there's the noise, is I'm also working 9 AM Boxing Day too. That sucks. But at least I finished work at 5 PM today. Anyway, merry year. And a happy new Christmas. Brilliant. You almost caught me out, but then I saw what he was doing. Yeah, thank you again for another donation, dude. Hope you have a good time at work. Hope it's nice and easy. Depends where you work, I guess, but a day like today could be easy. I don't know. Anyway, thank you again. And also thank you to Mike7493 who has subscribed. Thank you for the support here on Twitch. Here is a little... Oh, that's a screenshot. You get a screenshot and a sword waggle. Thank you for your support. And xisumatwo.com/extremeuhc to sign up. Don't forget to do that. That's going to be myself, False, Impulse, I think, Biffa, lots of us like XB with patrons, and yeah, all playing together on one massive UHC. It's going to be sweet. I see a few other people in chat asking, oh, I used the bucket, what am I doing? Asking where to subscribe. Basically, somewhere below the live stream video, there should be the subscribe button. But, like, you know, I haven't used Twitch that much to know exactly where it is. Well, that was weird. Apparently, I randomly jumped. That was probably the water doing that. Okay, that's the last glass pane. Oh, we've only done... Oh, I thought we'd finished doing everything then. Okay. Who are you not in? X places. Who are you not in 1.9? I think that's a Y. We've got another subscription here from Freddy9787. Thank you for the subscription. Oh, you get a screenshot and a sword waggle because I can't hit the right keys. Thank you for your support. Here is your little sword waggle. I love doing that. Let's go back into here. Oh, I hope you're having a good time watching today's stream, Freddie. A stream on Christmas Eve. Always good. We don't normally put in sand first. We should have put the roof... Actually, let's go build the roof from up top. I think that would be a little bit easier. Okay. What's the advantage of breaking ice over placing a water bucket, says Ice Metal Punk? Very good question. The advantage is that you can carry a stack of ice, which means 64 water sources. So when you place it down and break it, it's the equivalent of taking a trip to wherever your infinite water source is and filling it up with the bucket. So it kind of saves time. It's really good to, if you've got to place a lot of water sources. Oh, we don't need that gap in the middle up here. Did we do that on the other side? No, we didn't. We also filled in all of these bits as well, which is what we'll do now. Christmas Eve morning, yes, engineer. Yeah, because it's the morning, not the evening, but Christmas Eve is not the evening of Christmas, it's the evening before Christmas. Who came up with that, eh? Let's call it Christmas evening. It's not the evening of Christmas, but we'll call it that. Someone says, what is the UHC address? It's xisumatwo.com/extremeuhc. If you meant the IP address gets emailed out or shared beforehand, but it's not a public IP. Ice Metal Punk says that makes sense. Thanks, no problem. You missed the block. Mine, dude. You'll have to explain where that block is because that's not useful to me unless I know where it is. Christmas in 2 hours, says Pips to Pick. I am assuming you're in a different part of the world to me then. That would be a very, very logical assumption, wouldn't it? I don't hear sound. Why, says This Is Moa. Probably sound not plugged in or something. Although you can't hear me talking, so whatever. I've gotta love this music. Really glad I can play Pyro in the stream. What's your opinion on the SpaceX Falcon 9 landing? Says Car Creator. I have no idea what the SpaceX Falcon 9 is. Also doesn't sound like something like NASA would call one of their spacecraft. I don't know. New Zealand, best place ever, says 5 Peter. I've not been to New Zealand, I hear it's lovely. Okay, that's all filled in, that's all done correctly. Pick these up and go back down. Right, we are really getting there now. We're going to need more glass panes and some more cactus. I do not hear your game, I hear only you and the music, says Snelly. Well, that's probably because my voice and the music is overpowering the game sound. I wouldn't worry about it, don't worry about it at all. It's not a problem, really. A Rapid Turtle says, I just got jumped by a creeper. Yeah, we've all been there. Actually, I don't think I've ever really been creepered inside this base, like in a finished room or in a bad way or anything. I can't remember being creepered at all. Which is good. Where's that cactus? X, have you ever tried to play Fortress Craft? Nope, that's not a game I've attempted to play. I love your idea for the cactus wall, says Master Camerarush. Yeah, that worked out pretty well, didn't it? Using cactus for building. Here we go. Do you ever play with Corellus? Corellus, says barbecue. Interesting way of spelling it. Not really so much anymore. I haven't seen Corellus in a while. We still talk in the Hermitcraft chat. In fact, I was talking to him yesterday about DJing. That's something I wanted to bring up. Did I fill in the middle one on this side over here? Doesn't look like I did. And now I'm probably going to wonder, did I do it over here? Aha, I did on this side and on that side, and I want it all to be identical, even though it really doesn't matter. Jonna Turtle says, X, what's your credit card number and mother's maiden name? Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you that. Right, let's chuck that right there and fix that already. Cool, this is almost done, by the way. Would you ever consider getting some mods just for you? Things like inventory tweaks. Mine, dude, I'm playing with Optifine at the moment, but that's about the only mods that I use. And a texture pack for changing like one or two small things. But you know, when it's vanilla, I'd rather it be like strictly vanilla, you know. That's why I'm not a fan of texture packs, because when people post like builds and stuff and it's in a texture pack, it's kind of like, I find it like it's irrelevant to play in Minecraft, because you can't rebuild what they did unless you use the same texture pack, which then, you know, it makes everything you've already built look different. So I kind of like sticking to the vanilla game. So not too keen on many mods. Right. Let's go in here and finish this off already. Clear glass mod is great, says the bad dragon. Yeah, I got, look, my glass is sort of technically modded because I changed it on the texture pack. That's one of the rare things I feel needs to change. I feel like I just avoid glass altogether if it's not made to be a little bit clearer. So that's one of my changes. Can you release your glass texture? Yeah, it's been on my channel since forever. Every time someone asks, I tell them they can get it on my channel. It's yeah, it's not difficult to find. Oh, there's some blocks in there that I need to sort away. Okay, I need a glowstone and a bit of glass to finish that room off. Let's... No, actually, I've got everything I need. Yeah, let's head up top. X, if you could have a perfect mod, what would it be? I'm asking because I'm getting into mod making. I made a list of all the things that I would change in Minecraft, so I guess something like that. A mod that just... Oh, see, look, the thing's messing up now. It does this sometimes. I can never really figure it out. It's just like the server being laggy or something. Where can I get your clear glass texture pack? Exoskeleton, like I said a moment ago, it's on my channel. If you go to my channel page, there is a download link for my texture pack. Let's see. Oh, that's the sorting chest. Right, what do we want to get rid of? Let's chuck these things up here. We're probably done with the dyes now, but we'll leave them down below until we know. Actually, yeah, I've still got more stuff to build in that room, so these things will go back down. All of this, the ice, we're probably not going to need. Might need some in the next build that I'm doing. Sea lanterns can get sorted away. Okay, yeah, so we're going to hold on to all of that. And then this stuff gets sorted away. Exoskeleton asking again, where can we get your clear glass texture? Are you listening? On my channel. The amount of times I have to tell people where to get it from is ridiculous. Right, let's go chuck these things in here. And that's good, we can go back down now. Did you ever think about updating the server to another snapshot? Retro, no, we've given up on the idea. We weren't actually supposed to update. I don't know how it happened, but I got it in my head that we were updating to 1.9, and I looked over the notes from the meeting, and it turns out we agreed we weren't. But I don't know why I got it stuck in my head. And then eventually, like, the Enderman thing got fixed. And then we updated to it, and it was awful. It was awful playing in the snapshots. My Patreon server's also on the snapshots, so I'm hoping it's not so bad for them, but 1.9 is still really unplayable, it feels like. Okay, so that's all of the farms. Oh, knew I was supposed to do something up there. It was, of course, pick up some more bits and bobs, wasn't it? X, may I know which part of the UK that you live in? Do you really need to know? Do you really need to know? I don't think so. Inverted Goose says, forget the glowstone. No, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Glowstone and glass. That's what I need. I can't find the download of the texture pack. Florist, it's on there. I've checked it so many times. The link is absolutely fine. Let's go grab one of those. And grab some glass. I really like the slime block floor, says Exoskeleton. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? Okay, right, those two things have been sorted. No, sorry, they've been taken. What am I about? Sorted. Right, now we can finish that off. I found Hermitcraft after watching Redstone Wars that started it. I had no idea they were related until very recently. Redstone Wars and Hermitcraft isn't related, is it? Or are you on about something Mumbo did with Redstone? Do you like the new Star Wars and James Bond film? Not seen either of them. Right, now that we've done that, we can go around here. Heck, stop breaking your legs. Yes, I've been breaking my shins a bit, haven't I? Oh, how is this room doing with all the wine spreading? Seems to be okay. Yeah, that one's got string under it. I'm suspecting some of them will start to grow sideways and into little places where the string isn't, but it seems to be okay. Menahomo says, didn't you give your location away when you released the video biking? No, because I didn't release it. I didn't bike where I lived. Ah, never mind. Was Cube Hamster ever a hermit? Yes, Cube Hamster was a hermit. Years ago. Now. I thought Generic Beast started Hermitcraft right after his episode of Redstone Wars he made with you. Isn't that right? I'm not sure, but the two aren't related. They're separate things, but they might have happened around the same time. Did you just slam your desk, Asuma? Says Brilla Buffalo. No. Did I? Did I make a... Maybe I banged my mic or something? I just scratched my head a little bit. Viewed says, is Etho still a hermit? Yes, he is. But I don't think he's too interested in playing at the moment. Right, let's put that there. Right, what are we going to do here? I need to remind myself of what we did before. X, look behind you. Bit late for that, I think. Okay, so we know we're building that on the opposite side. What I really need is a screenshot, but it's not really the time to do that, is it? Actually, yeah, I can put up a screenshot. Right, so I think I need two screenshots. One from this side, one from this side, and with those two on my other screen I'll be able to keep up with it. So let's open that. Let's chuck it over here. Right, and now let's go into the world. Okay. Mike says, X, I found the link to the clear glass packs. It says the links aren't valid anymore. Mike, well, if that's the case for you as well, because I get a lot of people telling me that it doesn't work. I don't know, because every time I try and use it, it works fine and I don't need to do anything to it. So I really don't know what to say, because I have no problems at all with it, basically, which is kind of unfortunate. So it looks like we've actually set this up pretty much the same way we did already. Yeah, this thing right here. Okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Right, we need some glass, first of all. And we got lots of it, that's good. Okay, we'll go to 3 like that. And for good measure, we'll put it down there as well. Do a Christmas survival. Nick, how do I do a Christmas survival? Please explain. My cat just walked on my keyboard. Brilliant. Oh, Ellis Fimo, did you still have a copy of Skyrim or something? I got a message from Estellian about Skyrim. I'll wait for your response before mentioning more. Let's grab some slabs, because on the other side we're going to need 2 lots of slabs in a row. Also, I need to decide how tall I want to make this bit here. TBM Ready says my earphones aren't working. That's unfortunate. A pair of my earphones broke recently. I put them on one day and there's just no noise in one of the ears. Like, oh, how'd that happen? Oh, Ellis Fimmer says yes I do. Okay, and... Okay, awesome. Right, we're going to do a giveaway. So hopefully someone really wants a copy of Skyrim and this will make their Christmas a little bit brighter. That would be awesome. So Ellis Fimo once again with another game to kindly give away to you guys. So big big thank you in the. I don't know how we do a big thank you in the chat, but cheers to LSFimo. Yeah, we got a copy of Skyrim to give away, so Estelian will probably sort that out. Just let me know when it's happening and I'll instruct people how to participate. It's also the Legendary Edition. I don't know what the difference is, but that sounds better than the normal edition, which is good. So yeah. I played Skyrim ages ago. It was fun for a while, that game, but I don't know why I stopped playing it. It was just so big and massive, and I was like, okay. Yeah, everyone's saying thanks in chat. That's awesome. That's for you, LSTimo, for being so awesome with the giveaways. Right, let's hop up here then. I'm a bit hesitant as to what to do. I think we want to make this all free high, so it's going to come up to here, which is why we've cleared that space. How about those 360 YouTube videos? Yakim, I've considered doing one, but I've not really thought. I was thinking of doing like a nostalgic tour of my old bases in 360, but wasn't too sure about if I wanted to do that or not. Will there be a Christmas episode on Hermitcraft? Not really, not like a Christmas episode, Dinesh. Toby Bennett says, I am on Window Phone, it rubbish. Brilliant. X, what is your favourite Minecraft server? I'm really fond of Hermitcraft, funny enough. I also really like that play.xisumatwo.com. That's another good one. Alright, let's fill the rest of this in. So we need glass going all the way across the front to one gap. Am I doing that the right way, actually? I'm not. Actually, our design's going to be slightly different because, yeah, okay, this is fine. Right, then we're going to leave a gap here. Oops. X, when did you start playing Minecraft? March 2011. X, what is your favourite base on Hermitcraft other than yours? Good question, good question. I'd say Force is pretty spectacular in general, the stuff she builds. So her bases, or base, they're always impressive. I really love what Tango and Impulse are doing with the Nether and the Overworlds. I also really like Cleo's the rainbow that goes down the mountain. I think that's amazing. I'd say they're probably my favourites. Can you have a go on Mumbo's Santa thing? I love the caps there. It's can you have a go on Mumbo's Santa thing? Just random caps. Lucas, I don't know what Mumbo's random Santa thing is. Therefore, I'm not sure if I can have a go. But whatever it is we're doing this stream, I have planned on doing this all along. So we'll probably stick to that. Okay, so now, just looking at this, we need a solid. Well, we don't actually need a solid block, so let's not put one unless we desperately need it. We need a dispenser though. X, really enjoying the stream. That's awesome, Drew. Also, loads of people are saying the Temple of Santa. Oh, is that what he built? Okay. Who won the giveaway? The giveaway hasn't started yet, Toby Bennett. I've been keeping my eye on chat. Unless it somehow. Nah, it hasn't happened. I would have noticed, even if I have been staring at this screenshot. Right, now we need our hoppers, because we've got to point them into that thing. So we're going to get rid of that. We also now need to get rid of that and put it on the opposite side. Which would mean these two things go over there. Do you think you will ever stop playing Minecraft? Yeah, of course. One day, Nick, it will be no longer time to play Minecraft, but not anytime soon, it feels like. Bam! There we go. That's been activated from over there now. So, we also need to replace this, by the looks of it, which didn't have a rail on it. That's good. Okay, in order to receive the Skyrim game, you'll need to give your email. I think that's the one that's attached to Steam to receive the gifts. So keep that in mind. Okay, and now we've got the last one to place, which we might be able to do from back here. Nah, it's going to be pretty impossible. There we go. Right, so now that's hooked up to the dispenser. X, do you know of anything not being farmed on Hermitcraft? Jack even? Probably not anything really. Okay, Airlock says, bye X, it's 1:45 here, need some sleep, have fun, and happy holidays to you too. Have a good sleep. Enjoy your rest. Right, so we have a little setup here that I'm going to build. Oh, we're actually in a bit of a squeeze for room then, but it'll just about fit. Okay, down below gets filled in with cobble, and that becomes that. Diamond farm! Yes, there's something that hasn't been farmed, diamonds. I don't think they'll ever be able to add a diamond farm in, that would just be a bit odd. How do you get ideas on redstone tutorials, says I'm Miracles. I don't know, just always thinking about stuff that you can do with redstone, I guess, and things that you can do in the game, so it comes quite easily, really. X, let's see if you're naughty or nice. Go to the Temple of Santa in Hermit Fields, you'll get a present or nearly die. I don't fancy nearly dying today. Right, let's put these down. We have one there and there. Then we have our redstone. So that's part of the clock. And then a torch here, I think, on this side. Hi. Yes, that's correct. Okay, and then we have our rail out of here. Awesome. This thing, like, really didn't take much to build, did it? Actually, all of this can go because it needs to be proper rails. Powered rails, even. Okay. Right, type scrolls into chat if you would like to win a copy of Skyrim. If you type it in more than once, you're making absolutely no difference to your odds of winning. So just type it in the once, and that's all you need to do. And if you type it in more than once, you're just wasting energy. But yeah, type it in the once, and you'll be good. Right, should I make all of this area here out of grass? It kind of feels like I should stick to the theme. But then again, we sort of cut it off here. Actually, yeah, let's do something different with this room. So, for the exit, we're going to have our slabs come across here. And then that's going to be the end of the room, isn't it? Actually, it'll probably go like that. So that'll be the last bit where there's grass, which means all of this will be slabs. Alright, we'll go with that. Right, 3 on that side. 3 there, we'll make this one a redstone block, which I don't have on me. Also, this song rocks! Just saying, this is like an awesome track. I'm going to turn up my volume a little bit for that. Oh, that reminds me, I'm going to do a live stream where I basically DJ for a while. I picked out 40 songs of stuff that I've listened to that's been released this year, and I like put it all together in a mix. I love making playlists. There's nothing like more fun than figuring out like the flow of the songs and how they're all going to fit together. And I really want to do this live DJing thing, and then I realised that I need like a load of software to control it all, and like to think about how you're going to cut the tracks and like lower the volume so you can talk in between the songs. So I'm hoping to do it before the end of the year. X, I made a statue for Ruben, but it's single player world. How am I going to send it? Make a schematic? Actually no, that wouldn't work. Just send a screenshot or something. Best place to do it is on the plot world, so I can go and look at it and then figure out how to rebuild it. As I was saying though, oh, I need like a stack of dirt right now. As I was saying, can you plug DJ? Menno Homo, I didn't want to do it that way because I've done that before and I didn't think it was quite the same like dealio. Yeah, like, what was I talking about? You gotta like, at the end of the track, you gotta lower the volume, you gotta talk a little bit, and then like cut the track, bring in the next one. You know, like some tracks you're gonna cut off the ends a little bit because they maybe drag on and people are there to like listen to each of the tracks, so you want to sort of go through them a bit. I don't know. Yeah, and then I realised that I'm going to need some software for it, so I'm hoping to do that before the end of the year. It'll be here on Twitch. I'll do basically like a 2.5 hour live stream of just DJing music and talking in between, which I think could be a lot of fun, but yeah. Oh, apparently plug.dj shut down. That's interesting. X, how did you come up with your name? My name is extracted from the word music. Flipped it back to front, added some letters, and Asuma was born. Right, we got to power one of these rails over here with a lever, which I don't have. Stop jumping off, you're making my stomach cringe. What is wrong with jumping off when you know you're not going to die when you land? What song is this? Easy Living. This is the one we used in the time lapse. No, it wasn't. Actually, yeah, it was. This is the one we used in the time lapse. Use the slime, X. Use the slime. X, what is your favourite song? My favourite song is The Insight and the Catharsis by Dimmu Borgir. That is my all-time favourite song. I would say mostly for the music, but also for the lyrics as well. They're really deep. They're really deep, man. Oh, they are though. If you read them, they might blow your mind. The giveaway has now ended, so I'll let you know who won Skyrim in a moment. Okay, right, and I was about to say this is done. It's not, because we need a few more blocks of glass in the fold. One there, one on the side of that track, and then all the way up to the ceiling. And then we'll put another one there for good measure, and here. Right, so that should be the thing done. Let's go check. Can you play the song made from your voice, please? Pongo. I will play it in pre-streams from time to time. That's when you'll get to hear that song. Let's have a look. That is pretty much what we've built, right? I don't think we messed anything up. The design's technically a little bit different in the way we've built it, but it's the same thing. Ah, that's the one thing we need to add, the wiring now. We need to figure out some redstone wiring, which is always fun. Hex, can you sing your favourite song? Yeah, I can, but I don't like my singing voice. I don't have a singing voice, so I know it doesn't sound great, but I love to sing along to stuff, but like self-consciously, I guess. Okay, the winner has been drawn. It's Yakem1, so congratulations, Yakem1. You will need to check your your Twitch inbox for a message from Estelian or one of the moderators, and they'll ask for your email, I do believe, and then you'll get sent the code for the game. So enjoy that. Right, this thing is going to be on. Let's think about this. I need a lever. Okay, this thing is going to be on to lock the farm, which means it's in storage mode, right? Anything that comes in will now be stored. Also, my Greater MC subscribing for 8 months. 8 months in a row. Absolutely epic support. Thank you so much for the support, buddy. Here is your sword waggle. Hope you're having a good time watching today's stream, dude. Oh, and also, my Greater, if you don't know already, xisumatwo.com/extremeuhc. You can use your Twitch subscription to subscribe. I'm having a hard time explaining stuff. Yeah, to sign up for the Extreme UHC, you can do that with your Twitch account now. So thank you for the subscription. Also, someone in chat just said, are you going to use Virtual DJ? I have no idea what software I'm going to use. I need to find the software. Anyway, right, if this track here is switched, Ghost Keys, if this track here is switched when, yeah, if it's switched when this one is on, so it doesn't matter really if it's on or off, we'll be able to swap it around. So we would have one switch somewhere back there. When we hit it, what would happen? We would turn this off. And then that would change to send all the sheep up here. Then when we hit it again, it's going to dispense all of the sheep and change this track to send them in a loop. That's actually really logical and easy to work with. Which is really good because I didn't want it to be difficult. Cools Marty says, can you do the boring voice? I've done boring voice already today, I'm not going to do it again. Your stream is entertaining. I'm glad it is, Drew. Hope you're enjoying it. Toby Bennett says, oh my god, lost connection on rubbish Windows phone, Isuma. That's unfortunate, dude. It might not be the phone though, it might just be your internet connection, you never know. So here we need a block. And it needs to point to that. And we need a torch. We need several things. And we need to throw our shovel on the ground, apparently. I didn't bring a lever with me, did I? Oh, I've made this all difficult for myself right now. Right, we need that there. Okay, right, now we're doing a test. And I need to eat. I look up at chat and there's loads of people saying, eat, eat, eat. Eat the bread, yep. Right, so when that's on, we're going in a circle, right? Right, so if that was pointing... sorry, what mode are we in here? We're in store mode. So if that same wire that was powered was powering this, it would mean the torch would be off. And it would go into store mode. Well, that makes our life easier. We don't need to like invert the signal again. Now we just need something to point into there, which I think will be just a single line of redstone. Right, we also need a shovel. Look how close we are to everything below. This is like the farm. Never forget Reuben, indeed. So where are we going to turn this thing on and off? We still need this track to be here for the temporary time. I think we could get away with putting it in the corner there for now, and maybe wire it up to this thing later. Let's go grab another lever. What is he making? Says Magnet Striker. We're doing the wiring for our sheep farm. Okay. Bye X, I better go, it's 1 AM for me. Pongo, thanks for coming by and watching. Hope you have a good rest. Right, so it's... Right, now we need to find a way to get to that area. Oh, just through here will be fine. Right, so it's like one of these blocks. It's that one! Hey, there we go, okay. So, if we remove that, we can put it right here. And then bring it along this way. Let's get rid of that torch. Get rid of some of this grass, which would actually help it like grow back on the other side. So we don't need to go down here at all. But we do need to make sure that this points. So our track is going to go in that direction, and from down here. Something like that should do. There we go. I'll turn that into cobble as well. What I should probably do is change it all to slabs, so whenever you see the slabs you know not to mess with it. Watching stream from Tokyo, that sounds awesome, Axelord, or Axelorid. Axelord, that sounds awesome. Freddy says, see you later, time for bed, catch you later. Freddy, if you didn't hear it earlier, the Extreme UHC, you can sign up for it as a Twitch sub. But have a good rest. If you're interested in that though, xisumatwo.com/extremeuhc. Any quick rundown on how the sheep farm works? Yes, Nabam, I can give you a quick rundown. It's quite simple, really. This is an over-elaborate version of something that could be a lot simpler, basically. The sheep are going to go around in a circle through this room, which has grass above, on the floor and below, and they can eat the grass when they're in a minecart. So they have a good chance of eating the grass as they go around, and then they come back out and they walk past the player who's holding the shears. So this is an AFK farm. They get sheared, the wool falls into the hoppers and gets collected in the chest down there. Then when you want to turn the farm off, what you do is you turn on that lever like it is at the moment, and that's going to change the tracks. So the sheep go this way, and then they go into here where they get sent into storage. Now because this is also turned on, it means this won't activate until we turn it off. When we do that, we change the track there so they go around in a circle, and then this becomes unpowered, so it dispenses the sheep and sends them off around this side over here. X, is it okay to use your streamer's background noise while programming? Chubb, that is unacceptable. You are breaking the law. Of course it's fine, man. Hope you have good fun program. I like programming. I don't know how to do it, but I think it's awesome. I get what programming is. It's just beyond what I can do. But it's awesome and cool. Okay, right, so we're going to build it out of that now, just so whenever we see the slabs we know it's part of something. Because cobble gets used quite a lot just to fill in gaps and be part of the world in other ways. Right, we should probably put a torch back down over here. Okay, apparently we've got a new winner because there's something wrong with the previous winner. Dodu2000, check your inbox. You'll need to send Stellian or one of the mods your email address to get a copy of Skyrim. X, ever used a Raspberry Pi? I've eaten Raspberry Pi, but not used Raspberry Pi. That's a bit of a strange question. I'm obviously joking. No, I've not used a Raspberry Pi. Okay, how are we going to do this? We go down by 2 blocks behind... I think what we want to do is dig like a trench. Down here. Oh look, there's already an air... Oh wow. That goes directly under the grass, which is kind of convenient. Which I think is going to be 5 wide. Aha, look, so aren't we going to go down here in a straight line and get to where we want to go? Oh, except I was going to do it on that side. Not to mess with the grass. Do I want... No, there's hoppers down here. I'm not sure if I really want blocks falling onto them, but it should be alright. Are you excited for Christmas, X? I am as excited as normal. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I am. I don't know. Oh, there we go. We found it. Okay, right. So now we just want to put slabs across all of this. Yeah, I guess I'm excited. I'm older. It's not like it was when you were a kid. Right, we'll make all of this grass too, just so it might help spread a little bit better, but whatever. Probably won't. Right, and there we go. Are we out of slabs? No, we've got another stack here. Do you have a Christmas skin? I did not. I did it last year, and then this year I couldn't be bothered. I remembered, I don't know, way too late, and then I thought, oh, do you know what? I won't bother this time. Did you steal my Nutella? Says Luna Triss. I think I did. I apologise for stealing your Nutella. But no, you can't have it back. Okay, then they go up here. Ah, is that going to work? I think it is actually. Yeah, look. Bam, so it points into that. Right, so now we've got to wire it up and we've got to use some repeaters. They're comparators. Okay, now that it's on, we can see where the signal ends, which is right there. Come on, there we go. That probably won't make it all the way. Oh, it does. There we go. Just use one repeater then. That worked out nicely. So let's fill in the gaps now. Oh, that's actually probably needed there. And let's put down some torches so it's all lit up. Oh, that's a point. I was going to fill all of this in, so that grass will just turn to dirt. Okay, that's good. All of this too. When did you start, X? We started an hour and 20 minutes ago, my friend. Okay, I reckon that'll do fine. We can leave it like that. Awesome. Now we just need to tidy up this bit as well, which shouldn't be too difficult. Dirt block there, and the slabs here isn't going to interfere with anything. Right, so let's give it a quick test. We hit the switch. Oh. Okay, right. So it's on. That means sheep go into here, and our clock is locked. Then we want to use it. Eddie says, put Christmas music on, please. I can't just put on any old music, and I don't have any Christmas music that I can use in my stream in terms of copyright, so unfortunately I can't do that. Okay, so then they'd be going around in a circle. This would be turned off so they get dispensed. That works absolutely perfectly. That's brilliant. The MC version after 1.9 will be 1.11. 1.10 was April Fool's Day. Was it? April Fool's was 2.0. Okay. So, I think I don't want to do the longest stream. I've got a lot to do today. So we could discuss what we could do in this little room here a little bit, because we've now got the freedom of decorating this area. I think we should bring some more sheep down. There's quite a few things that need doing, basically. Have we got any more sea lanterns lying around? We don't. Okay. Put a torch in that corner, just because it feels a bit dark around here. Yeah, I think that's going to do, actually, because I can do this in another episode. We've got to decorate this little room back here. We've got to put the sheep in the farm, but now they should be good to work. Do a lounge, says Nick. Do a lounge. Dascotos says, hopefully my donation goes through before you finish stream. I have no idea how long it takes for them to go through, actually. Interesting. I'm going to be streaming for another 10 minutes. We'll go for an hour and a half, and then I'll say, right, now time to get on with the jobs of the day. Plonky says, "You the best, X." Thank you, buddy. You're not so bad yourself, even though I don't really know you. Right, let's do this. We need some minecarts. I should have got a bit more prepared, really. Yeah, I should have brought some wheat as well. Make it fancy. That'll be the plan, Nick. That's why I don't want to rush it and do it now. Merry Christmas, X. I enjoyed watching. Greetings from the Philippines. Thank you for watching, buddy. Tax. Probably butchered your name. Sorry about that. Not the best of it. Oh, and there's the noise in my ear. Oh, and it's... Let's chuck these things in here. It is Animiles. Animiles have subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Have a screenshot. Have a sword waggle, because I can't press the right buttons. Do appreciate the support. And if you didn't hear it already, you can sign up for the Extreme UHC. So xisumatwo.com/extremeuhc. Exoskeleton says, love the exteriors, X, awesome. Smonoman says, subhype, oh my days. Okay, I'm going to hold on to this redstone. We probably need a bit more of that. A few bits and bobs here can go back into storage. Onto that. No, that actually can go in there. Actually, no, I'm going to need that. I can't make up my mind, can I? Right, so now we need wheat and minecarts. Which chest is wheat in again? This one. Right, let's get the rest of those sheep down there. Do you like pie or cake? I think I prefer pie to cake, because pie can be healthier. In fact, yesterday I had a vegetable cheese and onion pie, which was lovely. Okay, we've just got 4 left, haven't we? That's good. Yes, didn't hit the sheep, that's good. Okay, let's put this here. Some wheat. Who wants to ride the minecart? You do. Oh! Almost fell off. Down you go. Nicely done. Let's put a block at the back there. Good stuff. And then let's put the minecart here. Stand over there. Come on, who wants the wheat? Jump! Be a smart sheepy and jump. You're not so smart now though, you've been captured. I'm a second-hand vegetarian, says KZ5EE. How does that work? A second-hand vegetarian? That doesn't make any sense to me. The Big Robbie says, Asuma, first live stream. Yeah, awesome. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Also got a noise in my ear. Got a donation here from John Duree87 saying, Hi X, Merry Xmas, thanks for the stream. No problem at all, dude. I hope you had a good time watching it, and thank you so much for your donation. Do appreciate the support as always. Come on, little guy, come up here. Come on. Doesn't want to come up here, does he? Be a smart but stupid sheep, says my greater MC. That's exactly what I want them to do. My food eats vegetables, then I eat them. Oh, I see. Second-hand vegetarian, that's brilliant. Come on, guy, what are you worried about? Oh, I'll tell you what would help. A little bit of a step up. This will make it too easy for you. If you can't get up that sheep, you're fired. You're not allowed to be a sheep anymore. Come on, sheepy. What's wrong with this guy? What? Oh, he's nudged the minecart out of the way. He tried to fool the system a little bit now. Animals avoid rails now, says Fnux. Is that a 1.9 thing? That kind of sucks. It's annoying when they make changes like that, because it makes you wonder if they've like thought about it enough. Because, like, you know, okay, let's say animals avoid rails. We know why. It's because you don't want them blocking you when you're on your minecart journey. But you also use them in situations like this. Come on, guy. It's because he's stuck in the corner block. That can happen with fence posts. They can think they're inside a block, so they don't pathfind. Breed them. Florists, we're not going to breed them until they're down in the area we want to have them in. That's right. Climb. Climb up here. While you're like that, I'm going to push you. In you go. What? What? Oh, there we go. He's being a magic sheep for a second. Oh, we fall faster than them. Oh, we killed it. I had a feeling that might have happened because we nudged it off course. Well, that was my fault, but we can breed them up now that they're down here. Oh, have they gone directly into the system? Oh, I didn't even realise it was hooked up. Yeah, they have. They've gone directly in. That's brilliant. Well, there's proof of it working. Oh my god, let's test it. Why not? Why not test it? We're going to test this so that they come straight back in. We're not, because I want to stand here and watch it, right? Oh my god, it works, doesn't it? It actually works. Oh no, I removed some of the tracks down here. Okay, we don't need any of this anymore. This can all go. Brilliant. Is there only one there? I think you might have nudged the others back. Oh, we'll get this fixed. Go on. Watching you at 2 AM, totally worth it, says extremely laggy PC. Is your PC extremely laggy, by the way? Got this weird feeling it might be. What happened to your minecarts? How did they get back in but not the other one? Too many questions. Let's try. How did they get back in? Oh my god, this is epic. 1, 2, 3. Into storage you go. Oh, it works. It works so well. One thing we do need is a cooldown timer. We need to like... Although, no we don't really, because we'll know not to use it. Right, this time let's use it from the front. So we hit this. They're going to come around here. Now this time they're going to go around in the circle in the middle. Nice. It's going to be such a good farm. X, I never want this stream to end, says Drew. Well, imagine if you were forced to watch it and then you became deprived of sleep after 20 hours of streaming. You'd probably want it to end then. Never say never. I'm messing around. What? What? Oh, no, I think I know what's happened. They take damage somewhere in here, don't they? Oh, what? Wait, I am... What? Oh, they died in here! They took damage! How? Like, on the corners? Why are you not taking damage? I don't know what to make of that now. Oh, stopped on the tracks, have we? Maybe they took... No, they definitely took damage while in here, and it was down at the corners. I think we're going to need to breed the sheep up now. We need to breed them up a lot and make sure they're alright. So if this guy came out this way, he'd go back around again. Wait, where are the sheep gone? Did we kill all of them? Where's the minecart and where's the sheep? There it is. What? That's so weird, because it's just appeared and it stopped somewhere. Oh, they're all dead. Okay, that one died as well. Right, so they take damage in here, but they took damage down this end. So this grass at this height is obviously bad for them. Alright, that's unfortunate that we had to learn that. I guess we're going to have to start breeding those other two sheep and get their numbers up, so I better make a pen for them quickly. Where are you two going to go? Over here? Let's make you a pen quickly. A pen with like a small amount of grass, that's what we'll give them. Let's make this easier on ourselves. Right, now we need some wheat. Okay, come with me, chaps. Don't get killed on the way over here. Don't be afraid to jump over a block. No! Where are you going? What are you doing, you dumb sheep? They're being dumb. Get in the cart, X, and try it yourself. It might actually work for me. Oi! What are they playing at? They're scared of the sheep farm. They don't want to die. What are you actually playing at? Don't go in that hole. You're not allowed in the hole. Come this way. Don't go in that hole either. Oh my god. Come on. No! Why are you turning around? What are they playing at? What are they actually playing at? Sheep. Don't be dumb. What's your... What's going on? Right, if you can't follow wheat, then you're going to get leashed. And you're going to get dragged. And you're not going to like it. There we go. God, you got to pull these sheep along. It's like a little game now. There we go. Was that difficult? No. No, it wasn't. Stay over. Oh, stay back. No. Oh. Don't jump. You can't escape. Now they want to jump over the blocks. What are they playing at? There we go. Right. Now we can breed them and get their numbers up. Good stuff. Let's see. Right. We've done it. We've got another sheep. This thing's been done. There's not much else to say. Thank you to everyone who came along this stream and subscribed or donated. Thank you. As always, thank you to all of you who've been hanging out in chat and watching. Do appreciate you all coming along. Hope you have a wonderful Merry Christmas and, of course, a Happy New Year. And I'll see you next time. That's going to be it from me today. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.